There's undeniable tension in the air right now. A lot of Star Wars fans are wondering in their heads, what is the future of Star Wars? What does it have in store for us? How are they gonna keep everyone excited and everyone still interested in this franchise? Disney had scheduled the sequel trilogy to be released over a period of only 4 years, slashed from the 6 years apiece and it took to produce the original trilogy and the prequel trilogy. Disney also slotted Rogue One and Solo into the gaps between the Skywalker Saga installments, bringing the total to 5 films in 4 years. That aggressive timeline took its toll. Now, obviously, we all know why there was 5 films in 4 years, because they solely wanted money. And that's what the issue is with Disney. They want money, and this is why the movies seemed rushed, and some movies weren't the best that they could have been. So I have something to say as a first pointer that I want to give them. It should not be solely because there's money to be made, but because it has something new to tell us. Kennedy seems to agree, and she quotes, "It's very important to George that these stories really meant something, and that they have something to say, and that they have a real emotional core." I don't know about you, but I didn't get any emotions. I didn't feel like these movies meant something to me, except maybe Solo. And I'm very dissatisfied. Obviously, there's a lot of rumors going on right now. Obviously, Mandalorian was a big hit, loved it, and we have the season 2 coming. There could be Ahsoka, there could be Boba Fett. I'm pretty sure they are going to be in here. I'm pretty sure Ahsoka is at least confirmed. I'm excited to see that, so that's also in store for us. But I also have something else that I want to bring up. Obi-Wan, what's going on with that? Is it confirmed? I'm pretty sure they did confirm it. What's happening with that? When's it coming out? I haven't seen anything new on it. Another thing is there's a Cassian Andor series, and that brings me to my next point. Is there going to be now more TV shows than movies? Like, what's going on with that? There's been a lot of trilogies that they have announced, such as Rian Johnson, such as the Russo brothers. There's been a lot of stuff, and we just don't know what's going on with that. I haven't heard anything on Rian yet, and if it's confirmed that he's going to be doing this trilogy. And why is he getting a trilogy? If everybody hated his movies so much, and excuse me when I say this, it is split, but most of the fans don't like it. Why are they going to give him a trilogy? Why don't they give Dave Filoni a trilogy to make? Yes, make this man have a trilogy. Alright, you can say what you want about Rebels. I personally thought there were some decent points in it. But Clone Wars went undeniably spectacular. And I loved all 7 seasons, even season 1. And he was a big part of that. He gave us that. He gave us Rebels as well. And you know what? You may not like it, but I think it's better than the sequel trilogy, that series, because he still brought in a lot of good stuff with it. The main one, Vader versus Ahsoka. So, the future of Star Wars. That's what we're all wondering. And that's what I'm going to bring on to my next point. Please embrace the Mandalorian model. Please keep your things like that TV show. That's what people want. Not only the Mandalorian model, but the Clone Wars. Follow those. Keep doing what you're doing with those things. Embrace that. This is what people want, and people loved these 2 shows. Put that into the movies and make it have a formula. Don't follow the sequel trilogy, alright? Another thing is break out between the trilogy periods. And what I mean by that is Vader. Why haven't we gotten a Vader TV show? Why are we getting a rumored Ahsoka TV show? Well, possibly, we don't know yet. Why are we getting Cassian Andor? Why can't we get Vader? Vader in between episodes 3 and 4. How about we have some type of TV show in between 6 and 7? Not Resistance, please. We're not even going to talk about it. Get into stuff between the periods. Clone Wars, even though it's not between the trilogies, between the movies, that was amazing. Do something like that. AKA do a Vader TV show. Also, be better at world building. The prequels were so good because of the world building. And obviously, the original trilogy was good. They didn't have very well world building, but that's because, these movies were made in the 1970s and 80s, so it's understandable. But come on, man, why is it so small in the sequels? Why couldn't they made more planets than a ripoff of the original trilogy? Make new things, have better world building. I know you guys have the technology for it, and I was kind of disappointed with that. And that's one of the main reasons why I think the prequels are loved, because there's such big world buildings and the worlds and species we were given. And also, don't shy away from twisting the knife. Be emotional, all right? Get into things. Don't, the prequels, again, there was some corniness, but it also was good. Dive more depth into the characters. Rey, I don't even barely know her, and the whole trilogy's done. Seriously, she doesn't have any personality. Finn doesn't have any personality. These characters do not have personality, and that's a big reason why you guys flunked with these new characters and nobody likes them. Dive into the things, alright? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of a rant. If you agree, like the video, comment down below your own thoughts on everything and this topic, and tell me, what do you think is going to be in the future for Star Wars? Is it dead? Are they going to come back with new stuff? Are they going to revert our expectations and actually make some good stuff? Are they going to shy away and keep going for the money? Let me know. Anyways, this has been Entertainment Crew, out.